Well, Kurtis time, an Antelope dry cleaner facing several complaints that they damaged or even lost customers' clothes and that they haven't done enough to compensate customers.
One of those customers called our Kurtis Ming to investigate.
Well, this viewer from Roseville says he was lied to and given the runaround after his dry cleaners lost his clothes. Can we help him from being taken to the cleaners?
Frustrated, really frustrated.
It has been weeks since Rick Richardson dropped off his clothes at Fresh and Safe Cleaners in Antelope.
4 pair of pants, 5 shirts, and 2 sport coats.
He's still missing 2 pairs of pants and 1 shirt. At first, he was told they weren't ready. On his 3rd trip back, the truth came out.
So we don't know where they are. Maybe they're in the store somewhere. I said, what do you mean you don't know where they are? Where are my clothes?
And the clothes Rick did get back?
As you can see, they're wrinkled.
And one of the pairs of pants wasn't even his.
Tried them on and it was 2 sizes too big, and I just, lost it at that point.
Rick figured he was out almost $150 for his missing clothes. He called, wrote letters, and went to the store. But getting answers was like being stuck on spin cycle.
They could have just come out and said, hey, we lost your clothes and this is what we're going to do to make it right. They didn't do that.
So what are your rights if the dry cleaner loses your stuff? Well, we've learned the state of California does not regulate dry cleaners, and there are no rules when it comes to refunds. But we did find this. It's the International Fair Claims Guide for Consumer Textiles Products. So let's see what it says in here. The guide includes a chart to figure out a fair price for lost or damaged clothes. Say you have a pair of men's slacks with a 2-year life expectancy. If they are 12 months old and in average condition, you should ask for 60% of the original cost. Again, this is a guide and nothing says a dry cleaner has to follow it.
I just ask them to either give me my articles of clothes back or refund me, for what they're worth.
We tracked down a manager at Fresh and Safe who does not follow the chart we just told you about. He says it's his policy when items are lost to give 10 times the amount of the cleaning cost.
It's me again.
We were there when Rick went back and he got $72.50.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 70. 1, 2, and 50 cents. That's 10 times the amount of my dry cleaning. And I guess I wouldn't have got it without Kurtis, so thanks.
But it is only about half what he thinks his clothes were worth. The BBB gives Fresh and Safe Cleaners an F rating. The California Dry Cleaners Association is a trade group representing some dry cleaners, and if you have a problem with one of their members, they will mediate. By the way, that chart I mentioned, I posted on the Call Kurtis Facebook page.
How do you know what their policy is? I mean, return policy sometimes are put in the back of receipts. Do you?
You think they would post it, but there's no law that says that they have to. So if you're bringing something valuable in, I would make sure I ask what their policy is up front, because if you bring something in that's worth $500,
right,
and they're only going to give you $50 because it costs $5 to have it cleaned, then I don't know. It's kind of a risk to drop it off there, isn't it?
Right.
That's
right.
Good information. Thanks.
You bet. All right. If you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. You could call our hotline Monday through Friday, or you could always go to our website, cbssacramento.com, click on Contact Kurtis, and fill out our form.